guys, me again. So I'm having some technical difficulties with my computer. So it started the last video that you saw. It was just taking so long to save it and then upload it on my computer. So I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping now I'm going to film this, and so I'm really behind with my videos, so I'm really sorry about that, but everything's fine, and sorry now that that video is a couple of weeks behind, well, a week behind. So hopefully the videos will resume back to normal as soon as possible. Oh, hi guys, me again. It is freezing. I've got my blankets on. Oh, this weather, I really hope that that's not our summer over and done with. I'm hoping we get this bit of rain now that's really needed and things improve again and we have some nice sunshine. Oh, but yeah, I am very grateful for the rain because the garden needed it, everything needed it, you know, it was very, very dry. So what have I been up to this week? Well, it's been a week of injuries, I'm afraid, not me. It's half term here in the UK, we call it Whit Week, Whitsun, and the kids have a week off from school. I had to go and pick my son up on Friday from school early because he had an accident in rugby. So I had to pick my son up from school early because he was playing rugby and he took a stud to the head, and as he was down he took another one to the face. But he's okay, he's fine, he's just got a bit of a fat lip, it's gone down a lot now. Today, went to work, come home, and there was blood everywhere and I was like, no! And my dad has stubbed his toe, and he can have the tiniest little cut and he bleeds loads. It takes ages to stop it, and he couldn't remember what he'd done. And when I took the tissue paper off and everything, he's ripped his nail off. So he's cut his toe on something and ripped the nail off. Anyway, he's sorted. Oh dear me, I've just been working flat out, and now I have a couple of days off. Phew. Last night I made belly pork, mashed potatoes, carrot, swede and parsnip mash, and then tonight we've had the same again. So cook once, eat twice, love it. I was unable to get an Uber Eats this week. I don't know why. I thought maybe it's because it's Bank Holiday Monday. Done a bit of research and not everybody gets offered this Uber Eats. So I don't know, I wasn't offered it this week for some reason. I've still got a bit left over from last week, so this week's shop is going to be a little bit different. I went to Lidl this morning. With everything that was going on, guys, I've just put it away. So went to Lidl this morning. I have managed to get, I'll read it out on my receipt what I got. Okay, so I wanted some fruit. We've got a little bit left over, but not a lot. So I got some bananas, grapes, red grapes, just one punnet of red grapes, some easy peelers, and a massive punnet of nectarines. Then I've still got like some veg left and salady bits, and then I managed to get some beef steaks, beef medallion steaks for 50% off. so they cost £2.20 instead of £4.40. And I also got some barbecue pork steaks for £2 instead of £4. So what I've saved on them, I've had to spend on the fruit. Oh, everything's getting so expensive, isn't it? I got white loaf, some natural yogurt, fat-free natural yogurt, bacon and ham, new potatoes and milk, and that's it, I think. Oh yeah, that was for work. So I ended up spending just under £30 on this week's shop, and what I've been doing is, like I said, cook once, eat twice. So the meal plan, I've just been doing a quick stock take downstairs, what I've got, and doing a meal plan for the rest of the week. So I have been doing this for ages now. There's budget eats and eating really, really cheap. So I have loads of recipes in my head to fall back on when I just need to watch the budget a bit. So if I can't get something for cheap, like I can't get the Uber Eats order, I just swap and change as I can to keep my budget as low as possible. So like I said, I managed to get that meat cheaper this week, and so I could spend a little bit more on the fruit and veg. So the plan is, with the beef medallions, I am going to cook them in the slow cooker. I've got some carrots, a little bit of swede left over and some onion, and I will do like a beef stew. So that will be enough for 2 days, and I can cook that with some new potatoes. I've also got some jacket potatoes left over from last week, so I can do that. So I've got the jackets and the new potatoes, or we can have it with bread because I bought a loaf today. So that was 2 meals. Then the pork steaks, I will do that with probably peas and potatoes for my son, and I'll do it with salad and potatoes for me and my dad. And again, that will do 2 meals, so 2 nights. And then, like with any other bits of veg I've got left over, I was thinking of making a soup because I got some sweet potato that are getting a bit past their best. So I thought I'd do maybe like sweet potato. I've got a couple of carrots left, onion, yeah, whatever I can find, and I'll put together a soup, a vegetable soup. It'll keep it nice and cheap but filling, and that can do for lunch. For lunch we'll have like sandwiches, bought the ham today. But for my son, I'll do like stir-fried rice or egg-fried rice or noodles or something like that. I've got some peppers left over. I could make like salt and pepper chips with potatoes, things like that. And I can also do a massaman curry, which is carrot and potato. I've got the coconut milk and I've got the massaman paste, and I've always got rice, and that's the kind of thing I do. Now then, on Sunday it was my birthday. I got some lovely gifts. I got a new strimmer, yay! So I'm super chuffed with that, but I haven't tried it out yet because it rains every day. So hopefully I'll be able to use that soon. Oh, I got some flowers and chocolates, and my son bought me a jug. I got some solar lights. My family knows me really well. And I also got approached by a company to do a collaboration on a mini chainsaw. Yay! This company got in contact months ago, and I thought, great, yes please, because of that tree out the back. Anyway, it didn't work out, and then the other week they contacted me again and said, listen, we're back, do you want to do it? And I was like, yes please. I know it's not a birthday present, but you know, it's really ace thing to have. So I will be doing a video on that once it's dry. But yeah, I got my own little mini chainsaw. Had a lovely birthday. I worked, but I celebrated in the evening and went to my brother and sister-in-law's house for food. They cooked us food, and I had a couple of gins, guys, and it was lovely. But then I was back in work. But now I've got a couple of days off. Yay! I'm not sure if my son wants to do anything or if he's just gonna do his own thing and go and play with friends, and then I can get caught up on stuff again. Yeah, I'm glad I've got a bit of a meal plan going on now, and then I'll probably do some prep tomorrow if the weather's still pants. I'm hoping, now it's cooled down a bit, that things will start growing or germinating. It's been really, really tough germinate. Because it's been so cold and rubbish the past couple of years, I've held off from sowing stuff too early because I've got nowhere to put them, especially with the move. I've just got nowhere to put them if it does get cold. I've got no little greenhouse or polytunnel to put them in, so I've held off, and then of course it got too hot for them to germinate and too dry, and it has been a bit of a nightmare. So I'm just getting some stuff now germinating, or finally, and these seeds have been in months, or at least a month, and nothing, but now they're just starting to germinate. So I might actually have some food this year, yay! Because things are getting so expensive, aren't they? And I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, but going to get stressed about that. I'm just going to carry on, grow my own food, and just be grateful for what I'm going to get this year. So I've got my potatoes growing, they're doing really well. I've got one row of peas out, the second, my Avalon peas I think they're called. I think I did Avalon this year. They're not as tall as I thought they would be, but never mind. I'm going to get some peas. They've got flowers on them. And then I've got petit pois, and they are starting to take off now. It's gone a bit cooler, so they can go in the ground, and I'm sure it'll be easier to dig now because the ground was like concrete. Then my sweet corn, complete disaster. As I've said before, I've sown over 100 seeds and I've got 11, I think. I did have a few more come in. They were like little shoots. They haven't done anything, and then they just rot or just don't grow, and I don't know. I'm hoping, I've sown some more now, and I'm hoping with this weather that they will grow a bit, or at least germinate or do something. So we'll see. I have also sown some French beans, so if my sweet corn doesn't come to anything, that whole bed, at least it's not going to waste. I've got something to put in there. But my French beans, my dwarf French beans, aren't germinating either. So, but the good news is I have finally got some butternut squash to grow. So I've got, I think, about 8, maybe more. I want to say 10. I'm not sure, can't remember. Butternut squashes. So I can put them in. I'm just trying to grow anything I can, and then I will just plug the holes. And so my plan might completely go out the window, but at least I'm growing stuff and I'll have stuff to eat. Cucumbers finally germinated, and I've got at least 10 cucumbers now, so I'm really chuffed without that. I was hoping between 6 and 7 because once I plant them out, some don't make it, some get eaten by the slugs, so I've got some spares. So I was hoping for 7. So I'm hoping now I've got 10. If 3 don't make it, well, you know, I'll still have the 7 that I wanted. My beans, I've got 2 TPs growing beautifully, and then the third TP I've direct sowed, and I think out of about 30 seeds I've got 1 that's germinated, and it looks like a little mouse or vole or something has eaten my beans. I direct sowed lettuce, spring onions, beetroot, mixed salad leaves, chard, loads of flowers, I can't remember what else. Oh, loads of stuff. I think I've got 4 beetroot and maybe 6 spring onions, and nothing else has germinated. I'm thinking now the slugs will eat everything that has germinated, but I'll keep going, I'll keep trying. I have tried to sow some things in pots in the allotment, so hopefully they will come. Oh, I put the kohlrabi out as well. I need to protect that because they'll just wipe that out. Fruit wise, I've got strawberries. Oh, amazing, best strawberries ever. I've got some black currants coming, I've got red currants coming, white currants, not loads of the red and white unfortunately. Never mind, just be happy with what I've got. Raspberry, and I've got gooseberries as well coming, so yay on the fruit wise, yeah. And I've got some herbs, lavender, rosemary, mint and chives. I think I've got thyme, I've got oregano and coriander, yeah, and a bit of dill. Coriander and dill, yeah, so might get something to eat this year, guys. Woohoo! Gosh, it's so disheartening when you think, oh gosh, nothing's growing, everything's been eaten, and then you see little signs here, there, and you get really excited. Oh, and I planted some tomato plants outside. I underplanted them with marigolds, and I've got one left out of about, I grew some gorgeous, massive African marigolds as well. They've been eaten. Oh, never mind. I've got plenty of calendula this year. Lots of calendula. Oh, yeah. So, that is what I'm up to. That is what I've been up to, and I'm hoping now to have a nice couple of days and get on top of stuff again. I think it's still raining. The wind's died down a little bit. It's funny because I'm at the front of the house, the lounge is at the front of the house, and it's lovely and quiet here, and I can go to my bedroom and it's blowing a hoolie out there, guys. Next door I've had some work done and they've got scaffolding up, so that banging in the wind, and then I've got the wind blowing through the window because the old-fashioned wood sash windows, so they bang, and oh yeah, oh. So it's been a bit wild out there. Yes, indeedy. Right, I'm gonna go now, guys. So a bit of a chatty video today. I hope you're all keeping well. And I'm gonna go and check on my dad now, see if he's okay, because it's shook him up a little bit. And then he's just been sat on the sofa, not feeling very well. So yeah, gonna keep an eye on him and make sure he's okay. Right then, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.